So I'm Ty, and I am joined with my two friends.
I'm Will.
I'm Luke.
And today we are going to be racing to the Eiffel Tower. How do I look?
Pretty ugly.
Okay, that's not what I asked. So the rules are quite simple. I am going to be flying to Paris, and these two are going to be taking the Eurostar. We have planned it in such a way where we should arrive around the same time, so it should be interesting to see who's planned this better.
So that was it. The race was finally on. We all had the same start point, which was Buckingham Palace in London, and all of us had to navigate our way to our final destination, which was the Eiffel Tower. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video, because I'm sure the result of the video will surprise you as much as it did us.
So I have to go all the way to Heathrow, which is about an hour away. So I gotta run because we are behind schedule at this point.
We've got it fairly easy. He's got to rush to the airport. Our train is in 2 hours time, but we don't have to get there straight away.
It's not stations like over there.
St. Pancras, yeah. So
15 minutes.
So what do you want to do? Go for a pint?
As much as I'd like to sightsee and go see everything in London, I have to go. I need to get on the underground. I'm not prepared. I told them I have plans. I have no plans. That was a lie. It was all mind games. I'm out of breath. This is bad. So my flight is at 3 p.m, which gives me about 2.5 hours to get to Heathrow and board my plane. So I'm stressed, and I'm sure they're just gonna be in a bar.
Right, so we're just having a steady stroll down to the tube now. But yeah, I imagine our trip at the minute is a lot less stressful than Ty's. I do imagine that Ty is probably running at the minute.
So the first thing I have to do, I have to get onto the underground, which should take me straight to Heathrow if I plan this right. And if not, then, well, fuck.
So, step one. Ty needs to get himself to London Heathrow Airport, which means he's going to have to sweat all over some unfortunate passengers on the tube. Meanwhile, me and this slow individual have got to get ourselves to London St. Pancras Station. What could go wrong?
We may have slightly got on the wrong train, so we're just currently trying to get off the train and get onto the right one.
Even worse, we went in the complete opposite direction.
We literally went the wrong direction.
You do not get any information
You
from
are not
us.
allowed in
You do
here.
not tell the English what is happening.
British spy.
I have finally made it to Heathrow. I think I'm at the right terminal. I hope so. That was an hour train, so I'm a little bit behind. My plane leaves in like an hour. So hopefully I have enough time to check in and get through security. So if you look on the map, I am all the way at Heathrow now. And Will and Luke are all the way over here. Oh, they're at the train station already. They got there early and quick. I wonder what they're actually doing at the train station.
You know what, Ty? I'm glad you asked. So because me and Luke worked so hard to get to this point, we thought we deserved a nice pint.
Right, so we did get held up a little bit. We probably, rather than getting, pissed in a bar, we probably should have come here first.
Yeah, because then we could have got pissed in a bar here anyway, but I mean, I suppose it is what it is.
You live and you learn. It's due to depart in 10 minutes, so
Yeah. Well,
I mean, if it's anything like a plane, you don't get on a plane 10 minutes before it's about to depart. So
No.
For my sake, this is why I hope there's no delays, because it's so borderline. Any small error in this trip will cause this whole thing to go to shit for me. Now what do I do? Where do I go from here? I just had an idea where I should move my seat to the front of the plane so I can leave and get off the plane faster. This is coming down to mind games now. I do have one question for you. So I'm racing my friends to Paris and they're on the train. I was wondering if there are any seats at the front of the plane just to save some time getting off it. Even if I have to upgrade if that's possible, I would do it. I really want to beat them.
Unfortunately, this idea did not work and I had to keep the seat I was already assigned, but I'm still fairly confident I have this in the bag.
My friend, is this video camera on?
Yeah.
Is it recording?
Not to start to get cocky, but I think I've got this. I'm already through security. I'm about to board. My gate's right here. There's only a small queue. And Will and Luke are probably still at the train station. And they have a 2-hour train ride. We've got this. 100% easy. Something has to go really wrong for us to lose this now. I honestly thought this would be more stressful than it was, but here we are. An hour early for my flight. Who would have thought it?
So heading on to Paris, now boarding for zones 5, that's zone 5,
me.
arriving passengers now boarding.
There we go, ready to board. So I think they're on their train. I'm on the plane. So now is the interesting part. Who gets to the Eiffel Tower faster? Not to be cocky, but I think I've got this in the bag of this plane. They have a longer train rides. Hopefully this plane flies faster than it says. So I'm just checking their map now, and they've turned off their location, which makes me think they have left. Oh dear. I hate to be that person who fucking runs through the airports, but it's getting to that point. They're still on the train. They have about an hour left. The time is 5:10, so we're on schedule. And now I just gotta hope I get through customs fast. So my original plan was to get a motorbike from the airport to the place, but there's none available. Man, I was really banking on getting the motorbike. So this could be even closer than I thought now. Oh dear. One thing I didn't factor into this video is rush hour traffic. And that could be the reason why I lose this challenge now. I'm not giving up hope yet, but confidence is low. Oh man.
By now, all three of us were finally in Paris. Ty had a massive head start on us, so we had some time to make up. To get to the Eiffel Tower, we needed to find ourselves a taxi.
Eiffel Tower? Yeah.
Journalist?
What's what?
The journalist?
No, it's project.
Yeah.
Project, yeah.
After exhausting my French vocabulary and getting shouted at by a Frenchman,
In French or in English?
we were finally on our way to the Eiffel Tower. After weaving our way through all the rush hour traffic in Paris, we finally reached the finish line. We were at destination. Although, it wasn't quite what we were expecting.
Are we filming our loss or our victory here?
I know.
There's a fucking giant art gallery. Oh, that's the statue there.
Wait, is that it?
I guess. It's got to be that in there. What else could it be?
Why be enclosed in a building? For fuck's sake.
Can we get in? Are we supposed to? It didn't look like you could. We just won. We actually won it. They've been renovated, look, so you can't get in.
This is where we said we'd meet. So, just to verify.
I think that's a victory. We actually won. Sorry, Ty.
Is this it?
Feels good. That smells like sweet, sweet victory, Ty. Tastes almost as good as the baguette I had on my gentle train ride here. Imagine I'd probably say this probably been fucking abducted. He's in some sort of fucking hostel with his, like, I don't know, sewn to a mattress or something. That was actually a satisfying victory because I was fully expecting to lose the entire time here. I thought we had no way of winning it.
We couldn't believe it, but me and Will had actually won. But there's one thing missing. Where's the person that's going to pay for our hotel?
So after being ahead the entire race, I fell at the last hurdle and rush hour traffic got the better of me. So yes, I did in fact lose this race.
I mean, I'm guessing it's going to come from that way because that's the direction of the airport.
Yeah, that's the way we came.
We just need to confirm that Ty's actually going to turn up here.
Or at all. It would be quite nice if he did appear. How long until we start worrying that Ty is dead?
I'm guessing you boys have made it already. Don't talk to me. I landed early. I landed fucking early. When I text you, I was on the ground. Yeah, I've been in that cab for 2.5 hours. What? In the taxi for 2.5 hours. So as you can tell from the background, we have all made it in one piece, which is the good side of this. I lost, sadly.
I would say that's the important.
That we're all here.
No,
we made it first.
We made it here first.
I said to my camera, I'm like, I'm never gonna live this down, ever. But it's not my fault. I will say we was early on the plane, and then the traffic. At one point,
Yeah. It's all about planning, I think that's what someone said before we set off. I can't remember who.
But if you want to see us do this again to a different country, maybe we go somewhere even further. But next time, I think Luke goes on his own and me and Will go together.
I agree.
That would be funny. 6.7 likes and we'll do it again, I guess.